Greetings, Outlander. I'm Dr. Afra. This is Uncle Owen's Barbecue, and we have a big announcement. It's that time of year again where we gather around the populated shelves, and while looking back fondly, we wonder where we were during missed opportunities. But wondering doesn't help us violate the maximum occupancy fire hazard the Empire already warned us about. So just grab a seat and we'll talk about possible re-releases with whom I've been told is the president of Hasbro on his personal number.
Transmission access. We're passing him through now, Doctor.
Mr. President, this is Dr. Chelly Afra. Are you there?
You better stop bothering me!
Okay, I guess we're going with Plan B. This is the 2025 Vintage Collection re-release wish list.
Let's run through the whole top 10.
VC5, AT-AT Commander. This unnamed Imperial could be General Veers, or maybe this officer may never see his pay grade reach that height. But we have a spot picked out for this one, where after dying in an AT-AT explosion, he can rest in peace.
Still got the shovel.
But unlike the AT-AT driver, which hasn't yet been given a numbered and carded honor, we were given this character, only too early in the series for us to be blown away. But ordnance have been placed underneath us, so consider us detonated.
Had to blow up the kitchen. It goes real well with this thing I'm imagining.
VC-14, Sand Trooper, White Pauldron. Hold on to your dewback, pick out your favorite Ronto, and this Desert Chef Boyardee detachment sergeant will cook it right up. But he does more than provide passable meals made from questionable sources. He's also really good at finding things.
Look, sir, droids.
It's an excellent figure with a nice card back. From the looks of it, this has everything you need and nothing you don't. VC-44, Luke Dagobah Landing. Hear me out. We already have a Luke Battle of Hoth from the 30th Anniversary Collection, but this variant was seen on different planets. Plus, the added articulation and dirtiness of the flight suit makes this a very desired figure for the Dagobah set. And, to the ones who would say that this Snowspeeder version was also released in the Legacy Collection, or that we could just get another Dak Raltar and switch out the heads, one, that would still not give us the Dagobah Landing Luke card back we need. And two,
that's really great, except I don't care, and would you mind shutting up? Because I wasn't talking to you.
VC-48, Weequay Skiffmaster. His name is Rintel Aren, and 1983 Edward James Almost Cheeks here has the distinction of being just one of the few characters in Star Wars to have used the Willem scream. So we got to have him win this prestigious lottery and make his big entrance once again. With no effort, we'll be able to recreate scenes from Blade Runner.
Edward James Almost Cheeks.
Even if we customized the Weequay, VC-107, we would look at our work, and no matter how great the detail, we would still be faced with a pill too large to ingest.
I tried to make my own at home, but it just wasn't the same.
VC-49, Fayek Sersh. This Nikto participated in the Battle of Geonosis, and is one of the surviving few Jedi in the arena when Yoda shows up with the clone army. Sersh has escaped death, but following the rescue of the Jedi proteges, he disappears from record. It's like he just wasn't there.
What do you mean he just wasn't here?
I've looked everywhere for this Jedi Knight, but I must apologize. He doesn't just disappear from the archives. But this is evidence proving he was present at Geonosis.
I want him found.
Fayek vanished without a trace, and it's not like he left a Dear John.
He must have said something.
I think that if anyone knew something about his whereabouts, that person probably did not survive Order 66.
Man up and vanished like a fart in the wind.
VC-94, Imperial Navy Commander. Since the destruction of the Death Star, the Empire has never needed new recruits more, and an officer's rank has your name on it if you simply attain a degree in VCR repair from the correspondence school of your choosing.
I challenge you to find a bigger waste of time than that.
Someone has to walk in front of Vader when the Dark Lord is ill-tempered, or arbitrarily guard a door while witnessing a war crime. And he can always stand on a dangerous ledge, but placing him in the prison block works too.
Is this not your natural state?
Wherever you put them, make sure you have plenty of Imperial officers, Death Star gunners, and maybe even a couple members of a scanning crew. VC-108, Jar Jar Binks. We could find any awkward figure of Jar Jar, if we wanted to. It's not all that difficult.
On the bargain shelves of any paperback novel store.
But we are only in the market for a certain clumsy Gungan. With the eyes of Mr. Krabs, the mouth of Daffy Duck, and the mannerisms of an intoxicated Norville Rogers in the body of Steve Urkel, we have Jar Jars presenting long tongues and even one in a swimming pose. The 25th anniversary has come and gone, and I would have enjoyed to see this card back added to the wall. The 26th anniversary spectacle need not be on the upper left-hand corner of the package. Or, maybe, I could be wrong, and no one else wants to see Jar Jar, let alone remember him.
You can be, and are wrong.
VC 112, Sandtrooper Orange Pauldron. This Sandtrooper holds the rank of squad leader, and to be a squad leader you need a squad. A squad consists of 7 troopers, mostly those that wore black pauldrons, of which we still don't have in TVC numbered form, ready to ride shotgun on a trip around Uncle Owen's barbecue drive-thru either.
Well, give me a ride.
I'm a big believer in army building, republic, and imperial forces. There is a ranking structure and to be pleasing to the eye when making cinematic recreations. If we had these previously released pieces of art, it would effectively place I in the center of happiness. VC 145, 41st Elite Corps. Briefly shown on Coruscant, excitedly assembling before embarking on a mission to Kashyyyk for an expected battle. This unit had many additional forms to support, and while we did not see them long in Episode 3, it was long enough to get this figure made only a few years ago.
Is that what just happened?
Giving collectors another crack at this character can allow us to plan a trip to Kashyyyk, and if we're late for the skirmish, we can discreetly document how the Wookiees interact with one another.
They're indigenous to this area.
VC 146, Luke, Crate. When this was available, I didn't even see it in the stores, and now the markup has become so high
Every single time I see it, not to mention the fact
that we couldn't afford that cost even if VC 146 was easy to locate. Having this variant of Luke Skywalker could really round out anyone's collection, as this character isn't a Force ghost, but a Force illusion that doesn't exist other than visually. However, did everyone share this hallucination? Or was there at least one person on the battlefield wondering who or what Kylo Ren was assailing before fumblingly swinging his lightsaber? And, the most impressive, VC-26, Rebel Commando. This Pathfinder, these Pathfinders, were on the Home One, seen in the Millennium Falcon, pretending to be cargo in the Tidarium, on Endor supplying perimeter security, assisting in the assault of the Endor shield generator, and some even dance with locals.
Ewok chick.
Inadvertently participating in a type of Ewok mating ritual.
She was very nice.
If we get one, I'd venture to say that Hasbro might release both variants just as they were previously. There you have it, 12 3 3/4-inch Marvels that are just waiting to be announced for purchase. We're looking forward to hearing what you might want as your most wanted re-release figure. With over 300 to choose from, this might take you some time. When you come to a conclusion, write it down somewhere that you would have a hard time losing. A place where you can keep all important information. Or better yet, just look down and engrave it into the floor. If you have reached this level of passion, you might finally be ready to become a frequently fed member.
One of us.
So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and instantly you will become
one of us.
Here's to next year and the characters we'll see, but more importantly the characters we won't. I'm Dr. Afra, this is Uncle Owen's Barbecue, and you have just finished the 2025 TVC re-release wishlist.